Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My voice is so croaky because it feels like I haven't spoken for like 3 hours. This whole tutorial or this whole video look, this whole look that I've done today, basically I'm doing a voiceover, so I haven't spoken for about almost 2 hours. I didn't anticipate it would take this long to do it. So the plan was to do 2 looks in one video. A Valentine's sweet pink look and then like an evening sexy biatch look. So that's definitely not going to happen in today's video. This took way too long, so I'm just going to do another video later through the week for an evening Valentine's look. So this is my sweet pretty pink Valentine's look. I hope you enjoy it, and it is going to be a voiceover. I'm hoping that's going to be okay, but yeah, this is the look. And it took forever. It seriously took me forever to do this. What else can I say? That's it really. Hope you enjoy it. Please give the video a thumbs up and don't forget, subscribe to my channel. I always appreciate new subs. Where you at? But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon with another video. Take care. So we all know these voiceovers never sound as good as the real thing, but I'm starting off with priming with Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. I love it. It makes my foundation cling really well. I'm going to be using 2 foundations today, Fenty Beauty and Hourglass in the shade Nude for the Hourglass and 230 for the Fenty. I just did that because the Fenty was slightly too light today for me. I'm going to be blending that in with a beauty sponge, my beauty blender. I haven't done a voiceover for so long, so bear with me guys if I'm off beat or miss a beat or miss a count. Now I'm going to be just setting my face with some RCMA loose powder and just tapping that in gently on the face. And then I'll be using my Iconic London Cream Contour Palette. And I'll just be quickly contouring my face. So whilst just contouring, I'll be using my True Match concealer. I did put slightly too much brown contour on my nose. So I'll be mixing the True Match concealer with the Makeup Revolution in the shade C3. C3 is a slightly lighter concealer I normally use, but it mixes well with the L'Oreal True Match concealer. I'm just blending that in with the brown contour, which looks slightly heavy today, but it does work out for the best in the end. I'm just blending that in, contouring my face and filling this voiceover up. But yeah, it's took a long time to do this today. A long time. I don't know what happened. It wasn't even a really hard look. So I'm just patting more RCMA powder to set my face with my Morphe E2 brush, and now I'm going to start my brows using the ABH Brow Wiz. I think I do just one on camera and then I go back and do the other one off camera. And now I'm going to go in with some bronzer with Bahama Mama, although I'm looking quite bronzy already. Then I'm going to go in with some MAC Sweets for my Sweets blusher, and I'll just use a stipple brush to apply that. And after that I'll be starting my eyes, and I'll be using my mixture of Makeup Geek and Morphe pans to create the base. And I'm showing you the colours. Yep, Pink Silk, that's from Morphe. And just using a big round fluffy blending brush to go in all over a part. I don't go all the way to the top, but I go mostly to the top with this colour. And then I'll go in with a second colour just to make it deeper with the Kiko eyeshadow. And it's a wet dry eyeshadow, and I'm showing you the shade 46. I love Kiko eyeshadows. I recommend them. They're so powdery and they blend really well. I'm just deepening the colour on the outer part of my eye, and then I'll go back in with that same colour on the inner corner of my eye using a smaller Morphe brush, just to get the colour quite deep on the inner and the outer of my eyes, using small little motions just to get the colour exactly how I want it. takes a little bit of a long while to do this. Now I'm going to be using some concealer just to do like a spotlight or halo eye look today. I'm still practicing doing these kind of eye looks. I find them really difficult to get them symmetrical. That's what I struggle with the most, to get each eye looking the same. I tend to go back in quite often to try and fix the mistakes I've made. I went out way too far on my left eye, well, your left, but I fixed it up with some shadow. But yeah, it's I like doing it because it gives me practice, but I'm not sure if the actual look suits my eyes, just because I have quite hooded eyes and I'm a lot older than the girls who be doing these quite hard looks. I'm using the colour Nostalgic from Makeup Geek, and I'm just going to spray my brush first before I apply that to the centre of my lid where I went with the concealer. And I like the colour, but it's not as pink as I wanted it. But I soon fixed that problem very quickly. So I'm going to be using my Jolie Beauty palette today. Haven't used it for a while, but when I do, I have some great fun. And then I'm picking the not the brightest pink, but like a nice pastel baby pink for the center. And you do have to work really carefully when using these pans, because they are very delicate, and you don't get any fallout if you're really careful. As you can see, I did my foundation first beforehand, so I didn't really have any problems there. But if you don't prime your eyes first, it's not going to apply properly, and you will find you have to keep going over it a few times just to get the, well, depending on the depth of the colour you want, you have to go over it a few times, and I did that in this video just to get the colour exactly the way I wanted it. But it's such a nice palette. It has an amazing set of colours to choose from. You can't really go wrong with that palette, because any eye look you want to create, you usually find a colour to go with the look you want. So I'm going under my eye with a angled brush with the same eyeshadow colour I originally used for the crease, and then I'll just go in the centre again with the pink glitter. It doesn't really do a lot, but it gives it a small sparkle, and I really couldn't be bothered to fix how I was going to make that more intense, so I just left it how it was. But it just gave it that added bit of sparkle to it. And for my inner corner, I'm going to be using the Topshop highlighter, which I'm in love with. If you haven't got one of these, you need to get one. It's such a beautiful colour. And for the eye look I was doing today, it definitely was, it really went well with my eye look. The colour I used from the Topshop highlighter was called Mother of Pearl. And I use that again to go underneath the brow bone. And it's a very intense colour, but it's a very pretty colour, and definitely one of my favourite in my whole collection. And then I'm just going to be using Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara today, just to put on first before I use some lashes, because I'm going to be using lashes today. It does look really nice and romantic, so I'm hoping people will like this Valentine's look. I know pink is an obvious choice, but I will be doing an evening look as well later on during the week. So I'm going to be using this MUA white kohl pencil just to go on the inside of my waterline, just to try and give me more of a wide awake look. I didn't want to put black on today. I wanted to keep it pale and pastel and keep in with the Valentine theme. I'm just going to go over my lashes again with some Bobbi Brown mascara. This is a little trial size one they sent me when I got my parcel the other day. But it's a good mascara. I like it. I might actually get that. It's definitely a nice It clings onto all my lashes, and I like the mascara a lot. So I'm going to apply my lashes off camera. These are by Samantha. And now I'm doing my highlighter. I'm using my Iconic London in blush, of course. And just using a damp sponge to apply that. It's a nice pinky colour. It's different from the original. It's more of a pink shade. And then I'll be going over that with the same highlighter I used for my inner corner and brow bone. Yes, I'm liking that glow. So there's the Topshop highlighter again, and I'm just using a small fluffy brush. I tend to use it for highlighting, to apply the highlighter. I don't know if you can see that. Yep, it's a lovely colour. It can tend to come out a little bit glittery on the glittery side, but for the eye look I was doing today, for the overall look I was doing, I wanted it, and I love it. I think the price I paid for it was £6. So you can't really go wrong there with £6. I'm going to be using the Inglot lip liner. I don't know what colour it was. I'll have to find the colour for you and list it below, just to line my lips. And then I'll be using 2 lipsticks today. The first one for the base will be Barry M Matte Me Up. And again, I don't know the shade of this one, but I'll have to find it. It's just like a mauve, pink mauve. And the one I put over it is my new one by Lottie London. And I do know the colour of this one because I just did a video on it the other day. It's in the colour Twist. And it's more like a mixture between a gloss and a foiled lipstick. So it gives a nice shine and like a pearlized finish on the lips. It's a good lipstick. It does have some staying power as well, and I get some on my teeth, and I think I still have it on my teeth when I first do my intro, so I apologise for that. And that's the end of the look. It wasn't too hard, but yet it took me almost 4 hours to get this baby on film and edit, and I don't know what happened. But I hope you liked it, guys. Please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll be back soon with another video.